Welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
It is. It really is a marathon.
162 game season in the podcast game.
Yeah, it's a war of attrition, really, because when everyone burns to hell, we'll be here commenting, making reels, making shorts.
I gotta make some shorts.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, so good.
We had a good show last night.
We did. Shout out to Bar Lubitsch, totally West Hollywood every Wednesday. You gotta come out.
You gotta come.
We had a great time. Come, fucking come right now.
Ooh, that's really good. That might actually work if we just start being dirty to the camera, and then just a bunch of like incel closeted gays are just like, this show is so good.
That might be our best chance.
I know.
Honestly, we should show some more chest.
So I had a dentist appointment right before this.
Okay. How do you feel about the dentist generally?
You know what? My dentist is actually located in West Hollywood.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is that I just had a bunch of men put their fingers in my mouth, and then I went to the dentist.
Okay.
There we get it.
Yeah.
Curveball.
Baseball.
No. Yeah, we love baseball. Anyway, I don't mind the dentist.
Okay.
But I realized something. I think I'm a sexist in that I need a female hygienist.
You need a female hygienist.
And not because I don't want a man's fingers in my mouth.
Clearly, you don't have a problem with that.
No problem with that.
He's always
at
asking
all.
you to check out the inside of his mouth.
In or out of the chair. Put your fingers in my mouth. But this hygienist was the first time I've ever had a male hygienist in years.
I don't know if I've ever experienced that.
And a bit rough.
Bit rough, huh?
He's like, at one point he was like, "You're bleeding a lot." Well, yeah, you're jabbing my fucking face.
You've got those rough hands in there, like sandpaper on my
I don't
gums.
want a middle-aged white man who's balding cleaning my teeth. Get me a woman. Give me a beautiful young woman. Or give me a woman in general.
A woman.
Just give me a woman.
A woman's touch.
Give me a Filipino, an Armenian, a Swede. Anyone who's like, just like.
What do they have in common? Filipinos, Armenians, and Swedes?
They're just happy to be here. They're just legal. All I want.
He wants legal immigrants.
I want legal immigrants here. And if
He
you're
wants
not
a woman who came from another country legally
with her instruments that are made in America.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that I need a woman's touch in there because the roughest I've ever had.
Yeah, that's.
And at one point he pulled me aside after.
No way.
And he was just like, he's like, okay, now that I'm done, he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then we were looking at they take the pictures of your teeth.
Yeah.
And then I fully turn around and I'm standing up like, oh, okay. He's like, so you got here a little bit of, he goes, so I just want you to know that I was a bit aggressive because we didn't do a deep cleaning today and you're due for one in about a year according to your chart. And I went as deep as I could without being a deep clean. And
I'm sorry, he said, I went as deep as I could.
And I was like, I mean, you could have went deeper. I mean, it's not the deepest I've ever had.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah.
Okay, relax. Okay. I've been in the chair before. This ain't my first chair.
Yeah.
The dental rodeo. All right.
That's also just a weird thing to say. To be like, hey, sometimes you get deep cleanings. Not today, but like, I really went in.
What if
there.
what if the opposite happened? What if
I didn't ask for that, buddy?
Yeah. What if the opposite happened? What if he was going into my mouth cleaning my teeth, and I was like, deeper.
Oh, too far.
He goes, I'm deep as I can. And so he pulled me aside. I was like, I could have went a little deeper, but you did have some plaque buildup, and it was kind of odd when he said it. He goes, and when I see that, I just can't let that go. I was like,
okay.
And then he started smoking a cigarette. Now, and then he pulled his pants up.
Sounds pretty cool.
And then I was like, this is not even a dentist's office. This is a bar.
Yeah, that guy, I don't know.
So it was kind of weird. I was like, what just happened here? The whole dental experience was kind of awkward. It's almost like they knew I was podcasting right before. And as I was getting, by the way, I forgot to mention, as I was getting my teeth cleaned, there's a guy in the next room giving birth.
Oh, God.
Just like, oh, God. Oh. And his wife was like, just give it a second, take a breather. all right, just hold on a second. I was like, what is happening over there?
Oh my God, that would scare the hell out of me.
I'm like, what? And then as he was stopping, I was like, hey, what's up with that guy? And then my dental hygienist was just like, don't know, don't ask. I was like, what is this, a brothel?
Who is this guy?
It's the first male. I don't want men in my mouth as a dentist.
Yeah, not in a dental fashion.
Not in a dental fashion or respect. Anyway, so I'm just like, this guy's really moaning out there. I don't think I've ever made that kind of sound. I've had a wisdom tooth extracted with local anesthetic, where they just put tooth, not even under, and I heard it literally yank out of my head. I don't know if you know this, but what they do is they create a hole that's diagonal. They do almost like a crowbar for your mouth.
Okay.
And then to create leverage, it goes diagonally, and they literally pop it out of your. I heard the crunch out of my head, and I didn't even moan. I just took it. God, I'm a good bottom.
He's really.
If the boys, if I gave in to the boys, I'd be one hell of a bottom. If me and you were gay, and I've never thought about it, you'd clearly be the top, and I'd be the bottom, but I'd be a bossy bottom.
Bossy bottom.
Boss. Make that a T-shirt.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
The bossy bottom, the cold-blooded pegger.
Yeah, the cold-blooded top and the bossy bottom. What does that mean? It means you're a top that won't stop. That's not good.
No, you should stop.
No.
You should stop if they ask.
Especially if you're going to the Glendale Galleria. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't go to the Glendale Galleria.
Yeah.
Just don't go. If anybody on the internet invites you to the Glendale Galleria, don't go.
If you've been within a child of for 10 feet. Don't go to the Glendale Gallery. Yeah, you don't want to be amongst those creeps. By which I mean pedophiles. Yeah,
pedophiles are the creeps.
We're not talking about Armenian men or something. But anyway, so so then just a weird experience. The whole time I was like, this is really happening? Because the guy was cartoonishly moaning in the next room. Wife clearly take a breather. It's okay.
The thought of bringing my girlfriend to the dentist that's crazy. Period.
Now,
that you need your spouse there.
Well, he
must have been getting some fun. Because look, dental work is no fun.
Right.
He must have been getting some serious dental
root
work.
canals. But even then, local aesthetic. I mean,
put me under. I say, if it's gonna be that bad, put me under.
Put me under for everything.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I should show up to the dentist's in my pajamas.
Yes.
I lay down. You knock me out. Wake me up 6-8 hours later. Send me on my way.
Put me under for everything. Put me under for a yearly what do they call? Put me under for a yearly physical.
Put me under.
Put me under at the urgent care.
Well, then they can't cough when
you can figure it out.
Your nuts.
Well, you just check
they
it anyway.
Punch you in the stomach.
Yeah, there you go. Punch me in the
balls.
stomach, then I'll cough. Urgent care. Put me under.
Put me under.
Yeah.
The DMV.
Put me under. Flights. Put me under.
Put me under.
Actually, I'd like to be put under for almost. This podcast would be great if you put us under.
Put us under. It's just an hour of it.
Just like us, like that. I guarantee you, there's probably more voyeurs that just want to watch us sleep than there are people who want to watch us be funny. But anyway, so the guy later, I find out, was towards the end, he was still moaning, and as I was being scolded for my flossing technique.
Right.
All I heard was the guy apologized. Like, I'm sorry, I just have panic attacks for the dentist. And his wife was there for moral support, holding his hand.
Okay.
And then
you overheard all of this?
Yeah, there's just a small, thin, drywall between us, and it's all open, so it's wall. It's like cubbies in a way. But he was clearly being loud, talking over machinery and whatever. It's like, I'm sorry, I just have panic attacks for the dentist.
Yeah. Which is fair.
Pussy. Copay pussy.
Copay pussy.
Copay pussy. Power bottom. What is that? What am I? Oh,
Cold-blooded top.
No.
Bossy bottom.
Bossy bottom, cold-blooded top. Yeah.
Copay
pussy.
Copay pussy.
Copay pussy. Oh, that sounds like a good shirt too. I'm a Copay pussy.
We should be selling shirts.
I know.
I've been saying this for
Actually, it would be great if we just sold shirts and didn't podcast.
Honestly, yes.
And this is just
merch. We should just make Trump 2028 merch and sell it places.
And then we have all the cameras and we could just display it.
It could be a 24-hour feed just showing off the products.
People just looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, they send a message hey, can you show me what that shirt looks like? And then you just kind of unfurl it. And you're like,
yeah, like a live stream, but with products. Almost like a QVC kind of thing.
Yes, we should be QVC for bros. We should be leftist Joe Rogan QVC.
What does that mean? Leftist.
Well, they keep saying they need a Joe Rogan for the left.
Yeah.
Like that.
But for QVC.
But QVC.
Ah, I like that.
So we're selling like, what do us sissy boys need? We're selling merch.
Selling merch.
We're selling brain pills, of course. We gotta get some brain pills, some nootropics, some mushroom stuff.
Yeah. We're anti-vax, but we're pro experimental drugs for your head.
Yeah. And we're also selling nail polish. Engineer boots.
God.
Nice denim.
Don't get me on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then the dentist, another weird. So the actual dentist, young guy, 35.
Okay.
2 kids.
I hate it when the dentist is younger than me.
I know, like a lot. He's like a lot younger than me.
Yeah.
So he sat down, and you know how they sit you down. So we looked at your X-rays. You might need to do this, do that, whatever. But he didn't do any of that. It was very odd. He just talked to me.
Just talk to you.
He sat down in the small stool, turned around.
Spun it around backwards.
He goes,
like substitute
Seti,
teacher.
what's new? I'm like, oh, not much. Life is good. Nice. You had the day off work, or did you take the day off work? Like, oh, no, I didn't tell him I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
But maybe he found out because
Maybe.
he's kind of So then I was like, no.
So he started pitching you tags.
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing about dental work is that we're always in men's mouths and not enough women, right? I'm like, well,
Is there something there?
Is there something there? Yeah. Anyway, so he goes, what did he say to me? He said, and I had to podcast with you, so I'm like, I said, can we, I don't want to hurry it up, but like, just so you know,
Yeah,
I have a hard
I got
out.
stuff to
He's
do,
like, okay,
yeah.
no problem. Then the dentist comes in and he's like, what's new with what's up? I go, not much. And he's like, the wife is, no, what did he say? He's like, he goes, what's new with you? And I said, I got married. I got married recently. He's like, hey, congratulations. I go, thanks. What does she do? Oh, she works for, an e-commerce company. Is in tech. It's like, oh, very cool. Tech. Very cool. What's the company name? I give the company name. He's like, oh, is it this one? I'm like,
Tesla.
No, it's not that.
It's Tesla.
God, that'd be kind of cool. Free car.
Honestly, yeah.
It's not that.
Great,
Yeah. I mean, and stock options, not good.
No,
but
not great
they'll
right now.
shoot up.
They'll shoot up.
They'll shoot up. Don't worry. If I know them, it'll go right from the bottom and right to the top. You think that's what he's telling his shareholders? You think that's what he's telling his shareholders? Like, listen, stock's low, all right? But it's low now,
here.
but it's going to shoot up. And everyone's like, flashing the cameras on their phones. It couldn't happen fast enough. It's like, why does everyone do that? Why does everyone freak out when I do that?
Why is everyone freaking out?
I'm autistic. Is that something? Anyway, so I go, oh, yeah, she does this and that. Oh, cool. And where'd you guys meet? What are you doing, crowd work?
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, oh, we met at a coffee shop not that far from here. Oh, wow. And how long were you dating before you got married? He just kept going.
This is the dentist.
My dentist, not the hygienist, the dentist. Not the guy that like hacksawed my gums.
Yeah.
The dentist. And then I'm like, where's this going? Where's this leading? Is he gonna be like, hope she's got money because we got some work? You know what I mean? So then I go, she's awesome. We were together for like 7 years almost, and we got married last year. Oh, very cool. Anything honeymoon? I'm like, Japan, I think in November.
So many damn
so
questions.
many and I had buddy, burn and turn.
Yeah.
You gotta get guys be like a waiter.
I'm here to talk to you about teeth.
Not even like, get another guy and get another idiot in the chair.
You need more idiots in the chairs.
Get them, turn them.
Butts in seats.
Butts
in
in seats.
That's what dental work's all about.
Files, polish, brush, floss. Out.
Get out.
Get the hell out of here.
Here's a toothbrush. Get the
fuck out of here. All right. Don't forget to pay. But anyway, and then he kept asking me questions about my personal life. But I don't know if in his mind, and I was like, how old are you? He's like, 35. Oh, 2 kids. You look young. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, 44. Like, wow, I thought you were my age. Cool. And now I'm getting to know him. I'm like, where are your parents from? Because it's all one-sided.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's interrogation. I'm like, I was like, My mom is from Israel. My dad's from Iran. Like, oh, a little bit, that's interesting. It's like, but they're both Jewish. I'm like,
Okay. Hey.
hey.
All right.
Hey,
Nobody's starting a list.
You have every right to defend yourself, and I'm sure you're very familiar with that term.
Yeah, you should have been like, and what do you think about that?
What do you think about?
What do you think about that? You know what's going on.
Yeah.
What do you think's going on?
What do you think is going on? But anyway, so then just kept talking to me. And then I was like, then he says this. He goes, is it okay if I ask you just a couple questions?
And he said, buddy, you already did.
He asked me, it's too many questions. I got a fucking failing podcast to record,
Come
asshole.
on. There are up to 40 people who are going to hear what I am about to say.
There are 40 people that are too chicken shit to comment that are watching this podcast or listening. Anyway.
Shout out to whoever left a comment last
Then
week.
he goes, I think he was priming me so he can ask me business questions. He's like, he leans in, he goes, we're thinking about moving. I don't give a fuck.
What? Yeah.
You're not the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
You're not giving me inside intel. And I go, okay. I think about going west. What are your thoughts? And it's in West Hollywood. He goes, what are your thoughts on the neighborhood? I go, if I could be totally honest, I've talked about this ad nauseum because I feel like West Hollywood's on the downslope.
West Hollywood's dead, baby.
A lot of people who rely on the business don't have a lot of money, and I feel like it's getting businesses are drying up. It's getting kind of sketchy. But I told him that, but during the day, it's a different story. There's businesses. At night, nightlife is a little different.
Should have told him to move right next to Bar Lubitsch.
Yes.
And then we could advertise to his.
Yeah. And in fact, he should just move in.
He should move into the back room.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing's happening. Not on Wednesdays.
No.
But anyway.
Well, oh man, can you imagine performing to a bunch of people who are getting drilled?
They're all in their chairs.
Yeah.
Well, at least their mouths are open.
It's something to watch.
Yeah, crowd work's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like getting drilled, don't you, sir? Like everyone's made this joke. Oh yeah. But anyway, so then he goes, what are your thoughts on the parking situation here? I go, if I could be totally honest, the spots are kind of small, and it's kind of a nightmare in this. He goes, now, if we were to offer free valet for all customers, is that something you'd be interested in?
What the fuck is going on?
And I don't know.
Of course.
I go, yeah.
Is that something I'd be interested in?
I go, yeah, of course. I mean, he's like, but just so you know, like some people don't like their cars being driven by other people. I'm like, I think rich people prefer that.
Yeah.
So why not pretend to be rich and say
free valet? I'll take that every time.
And he's kind of like, he's like, okay. So just good to know. I just want to know. I'm like, was this? And then he told me nothing about my teeth. And then he just wanted intel on how he should run his business. And then he goes...
He's starting to sound like a TikTok dentist. I bet this guy's got an active TikTok account.
And then he looked at my x-rays. Like, you look good. We'll see you in 6 months. I go, okay. And I just walk out like... He literally just wasted my time.
He was doing market research, dude. He turned you into not only a dental client, but a freaking... What's the word I'm looking for?
He surveyed me.
He surveyed you.
Yeah.
He turned you into a survey respondent.
I got surveyed.
You got surveyed. First, you got roughed
drilled.
up.
We got roughed up.
You got roughed up, and then you got surveyed.
Best part about the whole experience, I'm like, what the hell was that? I got roughed up by the dental hygienist. A man roughed me up.
A man.
An untrustworthy white middle-aged man in his 50s, past middle age. So then I get in my car, I pull out, I drive, I see the hygienist that roughed me up. And then I waved at him. I'm like, hey, he just looked at me and didn't wave back and just kept walking. I was like...
Maybe he's got that severance thing.
What's that? Oh, he leaves work. He doesn't remember anything. Wow. That'd be tough for podcasting because you don't know what you said.
That would be tough.
You're just constantly repeating yourself. Or maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe you remember when you get in. You remember all the stuff that you said last week.
I was like...
But what would you
I literally went like this. And he was like this.
Damn, dude. He said, outside of work, I don't know you.
Yeah, I was in your mouth. Sure,
I was in your mouth.
And I made you bleed.
But now I'm in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So leave me alone.
Like, get the hell away from me. All right?
I don't mix business with pleasure.
Sorry, I didn't go. I should have went deeper on you.
Next time, I'm going to make your gums bleed till you pass out.
Yeah, I like that. So that was my experience. So there we go. Not an eventful one, but kind of an odd one.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on a date with a dentist. Actually,
Wouldn't we all love that?
I know.
Ugh.
Actually, when you think about it, it kind of did have all the signs of a date. Someone asked me
Fingers
a bunch of
in your
questions.
mouth.
Fingers in my mouth. I kind of sat in a chair.
You paid money.
I paid money. I sat in a chair for a long time, and then I left, and no one said goodbye to me.
That's
I
the
think
classic EDS date.
I think I was on a date.
I think you were.
Wow, I won't tell my wife.
No. She'd be pissed. You read, for a while, my dentist was a woman who was younger than me.
I don't like that.
It was strange. Having a
It's getting harder the older we get.
yeah, the dentists are gonna keep getting younger.
We keep getting older, but these dental hygienists
they stay the same age. But no, my dentist was a young woman, like fresh out of dentist school. She was probably like 29, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And listen, I don't feel great about telling this, but at one point, her boob was on my head.
Oh my god,
Yeah, and I thought, well, you know,
That's amazing.
This isn't so bad.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
I felt like a creep, but I was like, I'm not mad.
No. Well,
She put it there.
No, wait a second.
She put it there.
Hey. I will not have you slander a beautiful moment between you and a woman. What happened with you is an organic moment in nature that rarely happens.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely does a grown man, without asking or paying, which I'm fully for.
Well, I was paying in a way.
Yeah, I guess she is a sex worker at this point. Yeah. I guess she is.
Specializes in oral hygiene.
Wow, that's something. And scrubs, kind of a thing.
But
a woman rested her breast on your head as she was cleaning you.
Yep.
And nothing sounds better as a man.
She mammary stamped me.
Oh my God. Wow. Through the smock.
No, she was topless.
Oh my God.
I go to a very specialized dentist. No, yeah, through the smock.
Gotta love LA.
Yeah.
God, I love it. We really
You
do
got
have
topless dentists. Any profession you can think of, we got topless ones down here.
We got topless maids. We got topless personal chefs. Topless dentists.
Trainers. Topless Santas.
Topless Santas.
Topless driveway cleaners. Topless auto detailers.
Yes, topless
You
everything.
name it.
Topless therapists.
Topless therapist. Oh man, I wouldn't get anything done in there.
I don't know about you guys. We really do accommodate to the topless here in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
We have topless AA meetings. We really do. It's hard with Sexaholics Anonymous. It really is, but I think it kind of tests them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's almost like the gym and an AA meeting at the same time.
Yeah, you want sobriety? Well, let's bear all and see who really wants it.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you're plowing at the end of this, you failed. They're taking your coin or chip away. Whatever they give them. I don't know what they give them.
Chips?
I think, do they give like a little
They're
chip?
like coins.
Is it a coin?
Chip? No, I think they call them chips. I think you're right. I think they call them chips.
Yeah, they do call them chips. You can buy them on eBay.
So fucked.
A sobriety chip on eBay?
We should buy up all the chips on eBay.
Oh my God, I should buy a sobriety chip on eBay. And then people go, drink. I'm like, I just show the chip. I'm like, don't you dare.
How dare you? Yeah. I've been sober for 35 years.
I have one sip of that my whole life.
You gave it up at 9 years old? Yeah, that's how bad it was.
Yeah, it's really bad. Sorry, I came from a broken home.
Yeah.
But anyway, she rested a boob on your head. God, that's nice. Yeah. I've actually had something similar, but it was a man. He also rested his boob on my head. You know what? I don't know what it's like to have that, but I have had numerous barbers put their balls on my elbow. That's not quite the same.
No.
But it's happened so many times to the point where I'm like, man, I can't move or this haircut is going to go real bad. I literally one time my barber was cutting my hair. This little Italian man named Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo. Hope you're still alive.
Yeah.
I was like this, and he would just his whole little crotch was just on my elbow as he was just cutting my hair. And all I could think was like, God, I can't move or I'm going to really hurt little Lorenzo here.
Couldn't you tuck it in?
What?
Couldn't you tuck it in?
Well, now what am I?
A guy who doesn't want nuts on his elbow.
Well, what if it changes everything and he's like, whoa? And then
I guess you are trying to keep things steady.
Yeah.
Maybe, those could be, your elbow could be load bearing, you know?
Yes.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
bearing many loads.
There's
You
a load
move
on my
that,
elbow.
The structural integrity of the whole haircut. You gotta suddenly now he's got to carve a lightning bolt just to make it.
I have a load-bearing elbow or an elbow with loads on it that are about to bear on my arm, bare arm. But it was just right there. So I don't know what it's like to have a breast on my head, but I've had old Italian man balls on my elbow while I'm getting really a bad $15 haircut. So I don't know why I kept going back. He kept doing it.
Yeah, dude, he was sexually assaulting you.
No, he wasn't. Not just me. It was a whole line of guys.
Everybody. Yeah.
I wonder if like it'd be funny if like every guy lined up was just like before they got a haircut they just put on an elbow like they're playing in the NBA in the 80s, just like an elbow pad, just like that. I'm like, all right, go.
Go ahead.
It really was a bad haircut. But Lorenzo, shout out.
Shout out. Hey, go see Lorenzo.
Broke $20, $5 tip.
Hard to beat.
Yeah.
Hard to beat that.
Gave everyone the same haircut. Truly a real master at not being good at what his job was.
Why did you keep going back?
$15 haircut.
$15, I guess.
Dude,
it's pretty good.
I remember telling him just a little bit off the top and short on the sides. Okay, a lot off the top, really short on the sides. Everyone got the same haircut. $15 though. As guys, you're like, I'll grow it out.
Yeah, $15.
In 2 weeks, it'll grow out. It'll look perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? About 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. Anyway, so breast on the head. That sounds so nice.
But speaking of topless professions,
Okay.
I saw a topless professional. Eddie, the other day I walk into my gym.
Okay. All right. Now we're becoming a podcast.
I walk into my gym, just a gym that I'm allowed to go to just go to. Right?
Shout out to the YMCA in Skid Row. Is that the one you go to?
I mean, I go there,
I go there just for
but not to work out.
Yeah, not to work out.
Just to meet guys.
just
to make friends.
Yeah,
it's so hard to make friends in LA.
Yeah,
Where do you go?
And also, like, I just want to feel. I only want to impress people. Like, oh, I have a house, I have a car. Like, whoa, be our leader.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're going to the gym.
I go to the gym. I walk in and I say, "That's an NBA player." There is a 7-foot tall man in my gym. Shirtless.
Can I guess the player?
Shredded.
Thank you. God. Isn't it funny as men, we're heterosexual men, couldn't be more heterosexual. Like if you were a woman right now, it'd be on top of you, just pounding the crap out of you.
Pounding the crap out of you.
And vice versa, I hope.
And that's how all of us straight guys talk about having sex. We're pounding the crap out of these ladies.
And vice versa, I hope. I can only hope.
Vice versa, meaning I would also be pounding the crap out of these ladies?
No, me, if I was a woman and we were like single.
I would be pounding the crap out of you?
You're ruining the bit. Anywho, so
sounds like your hole.
So, as heterosexual as we are, the athlete mind, you appreciate the male form so much. You stare, you look, you leer, and I have a staring.
You got a staring problem as it is,
and it's so hard because I'm like, look at him. In our minds, see, listen, when we look at men, we look at them like this, like 7 feet, probably 6'10". Oh man. Look at that ripped. Look at the fucking traps. Sick. Look at the reach. Oh, length. He's got so much length.
So much length.
Man, look at this guy.
I wonder what kind of girth.
Look at this guy. Man, I would love to watch him. I bet in high school he was equally as big. And
oh, man. Can you imagine him playing against high school
players?
That'd be crazy.
You know, you remove the sports out of it. We're just imagining a man being a boy and having
and just dominating other boys.
So, you know.
Can you imagine how much he humiliated those little pigs?
Are we gay? No, but are we gay for a guy who looks like he can fucking ball? Yeah.
Yes, ballers.
Big balls.
Huge man. And it's more just like your brain almost kind of can't comprehend because it's just a person who is just so much. It just looks like you took a person and then did like a 2-finger like to make him bigger, you know? Proportion, yeah. But yeah, so then I'm like, I think that's Rudy Gobert. I'm not positive.
Rudy? No, he can't be. Oh, yeah, wait, that's right. They're
playing here. Because that's what I think. I think, why would Rudy Gobert be in my gym in LA?
Rudy Gobert has a small head.
It wasn't
light-skinned?
Yes. It was him, because there was a guy next to him in Minnesota Timberwolves gear. So then
it's him.
I went and got my phone and like Googled Rudy Gobert and like, it was him for sure.
Wow. Yeah. He was at a local gym?
He was just at the gym in West Hollywood.
What? What?
I don't know. It's a real mystery. My guess is he knows someone who knows a trainer, a very specific specialized trainer in LA, and that person has some sort of connection to this gym. But yeah, so I got to watch Rudy Gobert do a couple workouts. It was pretty.
Rudy Gobert has like a normal guy's head, and then just an incredible like he doesn't have like he looks like he's got like, if you just look at him from the shoulders up, like, oh, I think he's like 6 feet. Like, oh no, he's 7'1".
He's massive.
French 7'1".
French.
You know, le français.
Massive, le massif.
Un grande man.
Ami. Friend. He's my friend now. We go to the same gym, so we're gym buddies. Me and Rudy Gobert, we're gym buddies.
Also, that's a fun name, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
He's got the Colbert.
Rudy Gobert. Je m'appelle Rudy Gobert. Would you like to go to the gym with me?
The French are really, really pushing. Their basketball players are next level these days. You got Wemby. Gobert.
Man, imagine running into Wemby at the gym.
That'd be so cool. I just want him to wrap his big old arms around me and just
2 times all the way around.
just like a lasso.
He's got like a 9-foot wingspan.
You see the video of him playing soccer?
No.
There's a video of him playing soccer, the pickup soccer.
Oh my God.
And it's like,
be careful.
It's just like, oh my, you're not even from this planet. You're an alien.
I don't understand how he looks like he could rip in half at any moment. He's so tall.
But he can do the splits, and he's like extremely.
He can do the splits.
You ever see the video of him doing?
He can do the splits.
He can do the splits. He can do the splits.
Damn! What if he could do a backflip? That'd be nuts.
So he can do the splits. He's got elongated muscles, and he does that to be malleable, so he can avoid injury.
Holy
Because
shit.
usually guys are 7 feet tall, are very like stiff and like.
Yeah.
Or lurchy.
Yeah.
He's the opposite.
He moves like Michael Jackson.
So this is actually a great segue.
Okay.
Now, this show, we hit the hard-hitting topics. This show,
We're basically journalists.
We're basically journalists.
Where's our Peabody?
Yeah. We got great bodies. Why not give us a Peabody?
Come on.
Yeah.
We should start our own Peabodies. Call them the Piss Bodies.
Piss bodies. What are your thoughts on the whole Shannon Sharp situation?
You know, I haven't read too much about it. I know I know that he was accused. He's an alleged sexual assaulter. That is the extent of my current understanding.
Thoughts.
Okay.
Number one, Shannon Sharp, you are, I don't know, in your 50s.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing out there? This is the fear of every man. This is the fear, is that you don't settle in your 40s and 50s, and you just become a perpetual boy chasing chicks. And then there's this sort of narcissism there where you're like, oh, I'm going to chase young women so I can feel young. But the thing is, their frontal lobes aren't developed. Dude, and you're also a huge target. You're worth, right before he's about to sign a $100 million contract for like his podcast network, this woman slaps a $50 million suit, and she turned down $10 million. All I could think was like, listen, man, I don't think you're, I almost feel like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, why?
At least in her 30s, and sign NDAs and tell people like, hey, whatever. But like, if you really did assault this woman, and then if you hear the phone call was wild.
No, I didn't hear
the phone call was like, he's like, why are you doing this to me? I'm gonna choke you the next time I see you. I was like,
wait. He said that after she had already
on the phone. She was recording the contract. I'm gonna choke you and slap. I'm gonna choke you and kill you the next time I see you, just because he was frustrated with her. And all I could think was like, buddy, I know you're probably just being like, oh, I will kill. Like,
you can't say that. You can't say that.
In all due respect, if you took it on a piece of paper and you're like, oh, so let me get this straight, a former fucking tight end who's 6'5", 280, and still in great shape, talking to a 19-year-old, 20-year-old girl or whatever who is 120 pounds, bro, you can't say that to anybody.
You can't say that. You can't be saying that stuff.
Oh, it's the fear. It's the fear of like, oh man, bro, what are you? Remember he got caught on on Instagram Live having sex.
Did he get caught having sex? Was that what it was?
He was on Instagram Live, and it was like kind of the phone was like pointing at a wall, and he's like, you like that? It's just like kind of like grunting, and it's a kind of a joke where all like, looks like Unk is getting it in.
Yeah.
Oh, Unk, just a classic kind of boomer, doesn't know how to use his phone. Like, bro, you're a
mess.
Get your shit together.
Get it together. Yeah, you got to listen. You You can't be hooking up with if the number her age starts with a 2, you gotta goo. You gotta goo.
Oh no, you get
3,
a goo.
fine with me. 4, even more okay.
5, oh wow, okay. Surprised she's
yeah. That's I'm.
all right. You got
That's very mature of you.
Yeah,
I'm really proud.
That doesn't really rhyme, but you know what we're trying
you
to
know
say.
what we're trying to say.
But if she's in the teen, you gotta be somewhere else.
Yeah, anywhere else, my man. Yeah, hooking up with. Oh, I can't even because like, listen, I'm a creep. You know, my girlfriend's younger than me. I on some level, I get it.
She just dropped him off right now, and she's got to go right back to high school.
She's got to go right back to school.
They're borrowing her dad's car.
Yeah. She's 30. Everybody relax.
She calls me Mister.
But have you talked to a 20-year-old recently?
It's gross.
Have you talked to anyone under the age of 27
It's
recently?
gross. I don't know.
I don't understand. I
Shannon Sharp, what? I know it might be fun in the bedroom, but after you
even in the bedroom, because like look, good sex is good communication.
Thank you.
Okay, and you're telling me you're able to communicate effectively with a 20-year-old. There's only unless you are like a teacher or you have a 20-year-old, you probably can't communicate effectively with a 20-year-old.
Dude, even like to any guy out there who is in his mid 40s and you're on a date with a 22-year-old or 21-year-old,
which is no one who's listening to this.
no one is listening. They're probably guys in their 40s who are looking at women like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Or
they're
maybe
paying them through OnlyFans for stuff. But
like I don't even know what to say to people like that. What do I say to someone in their early 20s? They can't even spell mortgage.
I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like, so you watching YouTube? What's your favorite YouTube channel?
Oh, cool.
I would truly talk to a 20-year-old like I would talk to a 10-year-old. I'd be like, what'd you get for Christmas last year? Any good toys? What do you want to be when you grow up? Women can be doctors too.
Yes. What are your dreams?
Yeah.
You and your parents? What are do your parents let you use the car?
Yeah. Are you allowed to have ice cream?
Yeah. After 10?
After 10?
Okay. All right. And your credit card bill. Your dad's paying that, right? That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. He's helping
Take
you.
advantage of it.
Yeah.
If he's willing, he loves you.
Yeah.
He just wants you to have a good time and be safe and be fun.
I don't know. Shannon Sharp. Listen. You're better. What are you doing?
There's plenty of 29-year-old women you could possibly interact with.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. There's something going on psychologically if you find yourself talking to a 20-year-old at that age.
Yeah,
it's very strange.
True. And what's funny is that everyone on the internet just like, obviously everyone's going to say something like, it's a shakedown, whatever, of course. But there is something I will say. It's like, so she turned down $10 million and they want more? I'm like, $10 million's not enough money for you?
$10 million's a lot of money.
But the guy, the lawyer that's working with her is the same guy that's worked with Jay-Z and P. Diddy and all these kind of like...
Her lawyer?
Her lawyer.
Jay-Z and P. Diddy's lawyer?
I guarantee
wow, he's really on both sides of
so
this.
So if you think about it, and I'm taking a page out of your book for the pedophile hunters, sort of.
Okay.
The lawyer on her side is also manipulating this girl, saying to her, like,
we can get more.
We can get more. We can get more. Meanwhile, like, okay, but she's going to get dragged through the mud. She's going to get doxxed. People are going to attack her.
Yeah.
Her life is this could have just went under the radar. She could have just been secretly wealthy.
Secretly a millionaire all of a sudden.
She could have been a 21-year-old millionaire with $10 or $15 million and just lived a great life, and no one would have ever known. But instead, he's telling her in her ear, like, more, so he can get a higher payday, but her life is ruined.
Yeah, what do you do after this?
She'll always be marked as like, oh, you're the girl that took down our favorite whatever, our analyst or broadcaster. So how much is that really worth? I mean, obviously it's your own health, and if you feel like you've been physically abused or whatever, I understand. But like $10 million, just take it.
Yeah, I guess.
Run away.
Yeah, I guess what's the best outcome now is like justice and also more money, obviously. But like, I guess is that what's motivating it? Is like, no, he needs to learn a lesson.
But I don't know the ins and outs of the case. Apparently, she was being the claims are that he took off his condom when they were doing it. He also like filmed her without her consent, and all that. I agree is
that's
terrible.
bad. That's bad.
That's all bad. I agree. But at the same time, it's kind of like, yes, this is all bad. Get your money and start a new life. Why do you want? Don't get dragged. Because this will never ever leave you alone.
No. Yeah.
Because there's going to be guys over there just finding her and just blasting it. Just boom, there she is.
She's never gonna be able to have a public social media account ever again.
Well, no, I think she's gonna parlay. She's an OnlyFans girl. She's gonna parlay that into probably more money in her mind.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. The point of what point I'm trying to say is like, just avoid any woman.
Just don't talk to anyone under 29.
And you know what? The beautiful thing about our fans is they're not talking to women no matter what their age.
Hey,
right?
and that's why you can trust our fans.
Yeah, our fans are not only they're not talking to women their own age. They're not talking to women who are older. They're not talking to anyone.
They're not talking to women.
They're not talking to their mothers. Not at least they're probably yelling at them from the basement.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only woman they've talked to. And that's age appropriate.
Yeah, and our fans, the people that watch this podcast or listen to the podcast, especially the guys that watch, is like, you know what, guys? I know you're too shy to comment because you don't want us to know who you really are because we know that you're an incel and you don't really, you're on the verge of possibly taking the law into your own hands and showing everyone how much you're not a loser. You can leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Come on.
Come on. Let us know that you definitely would never do anything like that.
Yeah. When the FBI catches you with a bunch of explosives in your car and they catch you before you do something heinous, I want them to go through your history and be like, why did you comment on this podcast? And we get talked to by the FBI.
Oh,
like,
come on.
That'd be nice.
Think about the next episode of the podcast when we get to talk about when the FBI came to Spider House Rule Studios.
Yeah.
To make sure that we didn't have
any influence on this young man for creating a terrible deed that would be detrimental towards people's lives and health. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's just nice to be noticed.
Just nice to be on the radar, you know?
Yeah, even if it is a bunch of police officers outside our house making sure that we're not influencing young men to do something
It's
terrible.
like when you get a letter, even if it's a bill, it's like, well, there's at least I got to bring something in from the mailbox,
Yeah,
you know?
they also wrote my name and
Somebody
addressed it
cares.
to me personally.
Somebody cares.
Yeah. Okay, Visa. All right.
All right.
I want my money.
Stop flirting, Visa.
And you won't stop calling me. Stop it, Visa.
Come on, DMV. How long are we gonna play this little game? Shit, I gotta get my car smog.
All right,
checked.
I'll
I gotta go
renew
smog
my
check.
license. Did you get a real ID yet?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I got a real ID.
That's another thing too. That when we're flying now, there might be these idiots that don't get their real ID, and there's gonna be some holdups. Like, what do you mean? I can't fly.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I would hope they shuffle them out of the way pretty fast.
So we talked about Unc. Get your shit together. I don't think this really hurts his career. I think people are going to be kind of like, I don't know. I think in 2 years he'll sign a $100 million deal when things kind of go down.
Yeah.
Kind of like calm down. But it is something about in your mid 50s. This is the fear of not being married in your mid 50s. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, that's the problem with being single in your 50s is there are less people your own age to date. There just are.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them are married or, God forbid, dead.
You know, if you're 55 and single, think about this. You date a 35-year-old, you're still 20 years older than her.
Yeah, you still
That's still tough.
Even if you're sort of aligned in a general sense politically and culturally, it's like you don't have the same references.
No.
I'm going to be trying to make jokes about The Simpsons. She's going to be like, I don't know what The Simpsons are.
Who are you talking about?
That happens to me now.
Oh my God, yeah, for sure. Especially this podcast. I mean, our references are getting old,
Yeah.
and our audiences are not really commenting on that. But anyway, so we talked about that. What else are we gonna talk about? I was gonna talk about something else. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Did I have anything else I wanted to tell you about? West Drive Guayawara Day. I think that was a voice. I think it heard my voice. Anyways. Oh, let me check my oh hell yeah note. Oh, I got another gym story.
Another one?
Guy at the gym walks up to me and says, "Who's your celebrity doppelganger? Which one do you get the most?"
Okay, wait a second. I'm not gonna play this game with you. I'm not gonna let. Listen, I can make up stories too. is if someone else says you look like Ryan Gosling again, I'm gonna just walk out of here, and it's my house.
Do you want me to finish the story or not?
Who do you look like?
Well, he walks up to me and he says, "Who do you get told you look like?" And this is 2 or 3 days after someone told me I look like Ryan Gosling, of course. I mean, I don't see it, but
I just wanted everyone to know if she saw me in the light, this woman that said he looked like Ryan Gosling, she would say Latin Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds.
Latin Ryan
Reynolds.
Gosling.
No,
you're Reynolds.
I'm Reynolds. You're
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling. Okay, I maybe can see it if I'm like, if I just like woke up.
No, you could see it.
I can.
Actually, I think I look like a handsomer Ryan Gosling, like a better looking, more fit.
That's insane. That's insane.
That's
It's kind of a craziest thing to say.
I don't know. Somebody said I look like him. I think that's what she meant.
I've been told I look like a Latin Ryan Reynolds, and I'm okay with him looking better than me, better looking than me. He's ripped, he's taller, whatever, and I don't mind just being underneath there as a Latin version.
You don't mind being underneath Ryan Reynolds?
Not at all. I'd be there all day, every day. Yeah, he can stand right over me.
You'll be bossing him around.
Oh, whoa! Just got that. Got it. Would it be funny if like Ryan Reynolds put his balls on my elbow? Anyway.
I got Deadpool's balls on my arm right now.
I mean, he's blind and he needs to, this is him like getting around. He needs to feel
Daredevil's blind. Deadpool's not blind.
Oh fuck! But did he play both? He did play both.
No, he didn't play Daredevil, did he? He played Green Hornet.
No, he played both and Green Hornet.
Ben Affleck was Daredevil.
You're right.
Yeah,
He was.
it's one of the one of the 2 movies I've ever walked out of.
He was Daredevil. Deadpool was Ryan Reynolds, and Green Hornet was Ryan Reynolds.
Yes,
But Daredevil was Ben
Affleck.
Didn't he play it again? I'm pretty sure.
Did Ben Affleck play Daredevil again?
No. Hey Siri, did Ryan Reynolds play Daredevil? Ryan Reynolds did not play Daredevil. Fuck. What does she know?
Yeah, AI's broken, dude.
Yeah.
It's actually busted. But anyway, so I've got this in my head that someone had just told me I look like Ryan Gosling, and I do. And this guy walks up to me and he says, "Who's the celebrity you get?"
He just said this to you in the gym, Rambo.
Just walked up to me and asked. And I've got that in my head, but I don't want to say that. That feels a little conceited, even if it is 100% true.
Because I've done that before. I've jumped the gun and I was wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And then you look like a fucking idiot. Yeah. What did you jump the gun on? What did they? Yeah,
I mentioned Latin Ryan Reynolds.
Okay,
and they were like, oh no,
really? Oh,
like, you look like this guy I used to date. Oh, and
great.
He broke your heart because he looked like
too
Ryan
handsome.
Reynolds.
So then I didn't want to say that, so I said Danny DeVito.
Right. Funny.
Thank you.
Only up from here.
Hey. And the guy said, "Wait, really?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm just kidding."
No one's funny. No one has a sense of. This is what's the problem with comedy. No one's funny. No
one's expecting you to be funny at the gym anyway.
I hate people.
Yeah, that's right. I work out and I'm funny. Come on. Oops. Sorry.
Why are we more famous?
I don't know. But then he said maybe it's the headband because I do wear a headband to the gym. But Jason Schwartzman.
Yes.
And I have got that.
Yes,
before.
the beard.
The beard,
it's
the moles,
the dirty beard, the dirty
beard,
moles,
the longer hair.
The dirty hair. Everything's dirty.
The dirty hair. My filthy, disgusting, stinky hair.
The dirty head. The dirty hair.
It is kind of dirty. I only wash it
look like
once
him.
a
Who is
week.
Francis Ford Coppola's son?
Yeah. Nephew? Son.
Nephew?
Son?
Nephew.
He's a Coppola.
He's a Coppola.
There's a lot of them out there. Nicolas Cage, a Coppola.
He is a Coppola.
Sophia Coppola, a Coppola.
He is a freaky looking man.
I just heard a story. Maddie was telling me that at some point, Sophia Coppola's daughter was very active on TikTok and she got grounded because she called an Uber helicopter to take her and her friends to dinner and her mom caught her.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I want to be rich.
I know, right?
I want to be rich. If we only did this podcast on a private jet.
Can you imagine your kid? You've got a kid and your kid orders an Uber helicopter and then they're grounded, but that's it. Like that's it. You're just like, oh, you shouldn't have done naughty.
No, go to your.
That's only for emergencies.
You can't leave the wing of your house.
Yeah.
Of the house. You know the one with the tennis court and the gym and the sauna.
The Xbox, the PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation, and also
the pony. No pony.
All right.
You stay away from that.
Because the
new
pony's
pony.
being groomed.
You can ride the old pony.
Yeah, the pony's being groomed at the groomers.
At the groomer, yeah. It would actually be mean to the pony to not let you ride the pony.
Yeah, well,
We should get rich.
no.
I think we
Nah.
should.
It's easier not to be rich.
No, I think we should get rich.
But it's so easy to well, we're really killing it not being rich.
I guess you're right. I guess
Yeah.
we do make it look good.
We do make it look
make
good.
it look good.
We had a show last night. We had I'm leaving in New York next week.
You're going to Nueva York. Any big plans? What are you excited about?
The greasy apple.
The greasiest
I'm going to do
apple.
all the New York things. I'm going to have a cheesesteak. I'm going to have a deep dish pizza. I'm going to have some tacos. I'm going to
Yes.
go line dancing.
Yes.
I'm going to ride a mechanical horse.
Oh, that's New York, baby.
That's New York.
That's the New York.
Do I know New York or
and
what?
love.
Oh man, I'm gonna I'm gonna rent a car and just drive around town.
Yeah.
You know, see this.
yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
Go
with
surfing.
Go surfing. Go swimming. Paddleboarding.
Yes.
Maybe like swim with a turtle or a dolphin or a really fun little
Really,
animal.
Just kind of stretch out in some big open spaces.
Yeah. You know what I'll probably do is a couple of beach cruiser bikes, and me and the lady would just kind of just
yeah.
hit the streets and
A nice leisurely stroll.
yes,
I love that out there.
Yes, get to know the locals. Have some
Ask a lot of questions.
ask a lot of questions. Really, just do New York things. Yeah.
That's New York, baby.
Maybe some hand gliding, maybe some paragliding, maybe some kayaking.
It's the hang gliding capital of the world.
It really is. Well, you don't want to fly into a building.
Okay, but
yeah, that might be tough.
Maybe not in Midtown.
Yeah, the last time people flew.
Brooklyn, no. You could do it in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I guess you
probably,
could. Yeah. Some rock climbing, outdoor rock climbing. I'm just gonna be a New Yorker.
Yeah,
For
just a true blue New Yorker. Do as the locals do.
Guys, I'm gonna do everything you guys do. All
Yeah,
right.
send him some suggestions in a comment.
Yeah.
Send him suggestions for rock climbing gyms.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Just lay outside in public and just tan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna be there for our show on the 30th or the 1st.
At the New York Comedy Club.
I'm gonna be at the New York Comedy Club. So if you're
If you're in
listening,
New York,
check me out.
come on out.
Also, we're gonna be in Dallas soon. We're gonna be
May
in
29th.
Dallas.
Ever heard of it?
We should go to Dealey Plaza. Just
We're
drive
gonna go to
around.
Dealey Plaza. Hey, shout out the comments if you'd meet up with us in Dealey Plaza.
Yeah. Just go up to the book suppository.
Yeah.
Suppository?
Suppository. Put that book in your ass. Meet us there.
Go to the book depository and just wave.
We'll be in Dealey Plaza.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Just wave from us to the top, and then just go like this, and I'll like,
you got
and
me.
fall down. It's gonna be fun.
and then I'll point at the grassy knoll. No,
No,
I see
no,
you.
more guys in there. Oh man, what else is happening? Can we talk about that? Whatever. NBA playoffs is happening. That's
Mariners
fun.
won today.
Mariners and the Jays. Oops,
Mariners
beat the Jays.
beat the Jays 2 out of
Yeah,
3.
I've always been a Dodgers fan.
He's always been a Dodgers
I'm a
fan.
diehard Dodgers
He's a
fan. Always have been, always
diehard
will be. Really, when you think about it.
Dodgers fan.
Yeah. I thought we had one more thing I wanted to talk about. Was it? We talked about the bitches in space. Bitches in space.
Yeah, was
I
there
guess
some
we
sort
could.
of- was
I
there
guess we
anything
could do a little bit of like
last week?
about the one thing I love about this country that I am so a part of. That I'm a citizen. I've served, as you know.
Yes. Thank you
That's
for your service.
Thank you. No problem. Anytime.
On jury duty.
Yeah, anytime. And I'm a proud American, okay? And the one thing I will say, what I love about this country is that there's a sense of transparency with this administration. And I love that, like, no matter what level you're, especially if you're the Minister of Defense, you just share your texts.
Just come on.
It's kind of nice. He's kind of like, he's proud of his work.
I think it's sweet that his wife, he's texting his wife so much.
My wife knows nothing about what I do. She doesn't know. She barely knows him. Never watched this podcast. I keep it from everyone in my life, even though we need the views.
Yeah. I bet Pete Hegseth's wife listens to his podcast.
Yeah, but like, of course, for sure. But like, it's kind of sweet that he kind of says, "Hey, we're gonna bomb Yemen.
We're gonna bomb Yemen.
Just so you know, I'm gonna be busy for a couple
I might be a
weeks.
little late.
Yeah, I'm bombing Yemen.
Don't wait up. I'm bombing Yemen.
I think he's kind of like, it's just a man who loves telling people how proud he is of the things he's about to bomb.
Is he a terrible defense secretary or is he a good husband?
I'm sorry, we're in the people business here in America. We hire good people.
We hire good people, good American people who love their wives.
Yes.
And want to bomb Yemen.
You know how many times I text my wife like, "Hey, I bombed."
And
he's telling his wife, "Hey, we're bombing.
we're gonna bomb.
We're gonna
You
bomb."
know how many defense secretaries we could have hired who would have bombed the shit out of Yemen and then not said anything to their wife?
And I think it's
A dime a dozen, these
and
guys.
And the left is flambasting this guy, saying he is
He's a drunk. He's a loser. He's got stupid tattoos.
He's endangering the U.S. citizens and our troops with top secret information.
He's a Fox News talking head who has no business in a serious military role.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's a man who loves his wife.
He loves his wife.
And he's telling his wife, "Hey, listen, we're bombing Yemen. Just a heads up."
And this is my biggest problem with the woke left.
Yes.
Is they want to prosecute. They hate traditional marriage so much. They say, "Oh, nobody can get married unless you're gay."
Yeah.
Then you gotta get married to 6 other people in your Bushwick apartment. But this guy,
To those libs out there that are giving Pete Hegseth a tough time, well, I'm sorry. I tell my wife everything. And you know what? Try it.
try it.
Communication
Why
with
don't
your
you
wife.
try it?
Tell your wife every secret.
Tell everybody in your polycule.
Yes. Get on. Screw Signal. What do you got? Go. Just put on your Facebook status.
Put it on your status.
Come on. Let your aunt
Instagram stories.
say, "Hey, we're bombing Yemen today." Give a thumbs up if you like. What do you think?
That's Pete Hegseth's close story. It's just like Yemen. We're gonna bomb it.
There you go.
Should I bomb Yemen? A poll. Should I bomb Yemen?
Okay, I didn't think there was 90-10. 10%.
And then all those 10% get deported.
Yeah. So, you know what? To the Pete Hegseth haters, and by the way, I want everyone to know here, because of this administration, which is doing a bang-up job, by the way.
We love them. We
Uh,
love them. If anybody asks, we're publicly on record as saying that we support everything they do. Please
If any customs officer runs
for
this
us.
through AI and tries to question my loyalty to this country,
you're gonna have a tough time.
On paper,
it's
it's gonna be tough.
Do I think AI can read tone? I
I don't
hope
think
not.
so, because everyone's doing such a great job.
Oh, they're so good.
They're
I'm
so
not worried at all
good.
about all of our futures. No.
You know what?
No, I didn't think, Eddie's going back to Canada and coming back through customs again.
No.
I didn't think that.
I want this phone to be $3,000.
I wanted to be 30,000.
I want there
At
to be,
least.
Yes, I want there to be less people in government situations to take our call. I want one phone number.
One phone number.
For everything.
For everything. And don't you dare try to give me any health care without it being so fucking expensive.
And you know what?
I pay good money for health care.
Social Security, don't need it.
Who needs it?
I'm not some sort of loser that needs the government to help me out when I'm in my 60s.
No.
Take it.
That's why we bought crypto.
Build a wall.
Build the wall.
That's why we bought crypto. I'm sorry. I'm investing in crypto. I don't need you to invest in me.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't care that I've already paid into it.
Yeah, our whole life. You paid your whole life since the moment I got here. Been paying into it, and do I want it? Come on. It's like a tip jar.
Yeah.
Do I ask for it back? No.
No.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, you guys do whatever you want. Because again, I got that crypto.
Yeah, I'm the crypto. I'm down with the crypt.
I'm down with the
Sto.
we're down with the Crips and the Bloods too, but mostly the cryptos.
Yeah. So do what you want with our Social Security. Do what you want with our safety. Do what you want with our health care, if there is any health care to be left.
Give it to the military so they have more money to bomb Yemen.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Privatize everything. Privatize. I want the DMV to be in a Staples.
Yes. And I want 1st through 6th grade in a Staples.
Yeah, I want Social Security offices.
Teachers are always complaining about having to buy their own supplies. If they were also working at Staples,
Yes.
they get a discount.
Yeah, I want my Social Security office to be in a Costco.
Yes.
Right next to the solar panels, right across from the eyeglass section, to get my Social Security number updated or replaced. I want it there.
And the DMV should be in the Costco Tire Center.
Thank you.
So
Why not?
while I'm doing all this, renewing my license or whatever, I'm also getting my freaking wheels rotated.
There you go. What? I don't know why we're not doing
we
this.
We should use get your wheels rotated for a sexual act. What kind of sexual act would be getting your wheels rotated?
Oh, I think maybe your balls gargled.
Yeah.
No. It's kind of nice, I think.
What do you mean by gargled?
Well, I mean,
How could one gargle a pair of balls?
of course.
All right.
Yeah, you just underneath, and you're just like, oh, there you go. And then
Okay.
they're not turning, rotating. They're just kind of like swishing.
You ever heard?
No.
Okay, turning and rotating. You ever heard of a ball koozie?
Ball koozie? No. What's that?
It's you get like a bowl of warm water.
What? I don't understand you. I say balls gargled. They're like, whoa, what's that? I'm like, really? It's kind of like a schoolyard term. It's like getting your knob slobbed or something. And then you and
Wait,
then
how
you
would
tr-
one
and then you,
slob on a
and then you
knob?
trump it with something that you probably saw once on Pornhub. And I'm just like, what the hell are you
Here's
talking
what's
about?
crazy. I've heard of
I
it.
think you're a big kinky guy.
I've heard of it 2 times exactly, and I think that's why it's stuck in my brain. Because the first time it was my friend telling me about his friend when we were in college, who was with the same girl for so long that they were trying stuff. And so they tried a ball koozie, which is where you get a bowl full of warm water. He puts his balls in the warm water. She gets a straw. She's blowing bubbles into the water while she, with one hand,
What are we talking about?
yanks him.
You think what I said is weird?
Yeah, gargling. That's crazy. So then 15 years later, I hear a comedian on stage talking about doing that for her boyfriend. Isn't that crazy that came back 15 years later?
You're so funny. Like, yeah, you get you ever get you get a rim job? A rim job. Whoa, what's
Ugh,
that?
don't be gross.
But you ever had a dick vice? What's that? Oh, it's when you put your dong in a vice grip and then she spins it, and then you just kind of just do that until you blow your load. Like, oh, okay. But what
Yeah.
I said was weird.
Yeah, what you said was weird. I'm just into normal vanilla ball koozie.
I'm into some mom and pop
Dick
shop
vice.
sex. Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes, baby.
All right, just kind of like in and out. Let's watch some TV.
Yep, double, animal style. That's my style.
Yeah, I don't get into this weird, wacky stuff that you do. I just, I do it the way.
Vaginal intercourse? Never heard of her.
I do it the way it's done in the Bible. All right. Is that you're a Christian guy? Were you a Christian guy?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, we went to a Christian school.
I did, yeah.
I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Oh yeah,
Well,
wow, we're
do you have
already
any
okay.
bits? Do you have any bits? Or
Do I have any bits?
I don't have any bits.
I don't think I had any bits. I had a great time though. Wait,
my
maybe
God.
I had one little thing.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God. The Trump organization has launched Trump 2028 merchandise on its official website. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Did I have one little thing?
It's our democracy crumbling as we speak.
Microplastics
But I
taste
don't
good.
mind because we need a king.
We need a king.
Microplastics.
Microplastics taste good. We talked about this last week.
Oh yeah.
Have you? I've been hearing. Okay, I have one little thing that I'm trying to think out loud. Have you been hearing? I feel like I've been hearing more and more kind of like left side liberal leaning people be like, maybe we need to get guns. Maybe
Whoa.
we need to get guns.
Whoa. Okay.
And I don't know. The 2 angles I'm thinking about here is the first one is okay. So you're saying you're a good guy. And the only thing that's going to stop these bad guys is a good guy with a gun. You know who would love to hear you saying this? The NRA.
Yes. Charlton Heston.
Yeah. Yes. Charlton Heston is rolling over in his grave to give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
All right. You're not wrong.
The other angle is yeah, I'll go get it. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with a gun? Truly, what am I going to do with a gun? I went to a Christian liberal art school. What am I going to do? Write a poem about it? What am I going to do with a gun?
You could draw it.
I could draw it. Yeah, I'm going to paint it. Yeah, I'm going to get a gun. So when I'm doing still life paintings, I have something with a slightly different.
You can put it on the wall with some duct tape and make it art.
Exactly.
Like that banana.
Yeah, I'm going to make protest art out of a real gun.
Yeah. Have you ever fired a gun before?
A 22.
Nice.
Yeah.
Me too. That's so hard to believe that I
Kinda, yeah.
I fired a lot of stuff. Fired a squad automatic weapon. Fired AK-47.
Oh, that's right. You were in a war movie.
Whoa. I was at war that happened to be a movie.
Yeah. Oh, I have also shot like either an AK-47 or something like that.
Not now, yeah.
When you're in Vietnam, you can just pay to go to like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
I don't think I
service.
hit anything.
You were in Vietnam?
I was in Vietnam. I saw the Coochie
Dude.
tunnels.
You should. I mean, it'd be so hard for me not to say that. I've been to Vietnam. Like, oh wow, you look really young. Wow,
Yeah, well,
a couple of tours.
yeah, it took a toll on me.
Yeah,
I had diarrhea for 3 days straight.
I got no bits. I got nothing to say. You gotta go.
I gotta go.
I have to go. Some guy's house that I saw on Facebook Marketplace is selling a pair of boots. So I might get killed.
Is this real?
Yeah, so I might get killed.
We didn't talk about this.
It's a shot.
Well, tell me about it. Tell me about it next week.
Yeah, maybe he'll maybe he'll invite me to his home, and then that's the end of me. That's how I die. And I'm just I just become like chained up in the basement with just boots on. Now there's no basements in LA.
No, but if Eddie doesn't make it, if you start the next podcast and it's just me, because I would keep.
Yeah, and then
I would keep going.
Jeff could sit here.
Jeff could sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff, you still listening? If Eddie dies buying these boots, you're up.
I didn't do that. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Thanks for being part of this episode of Oh Hell Yeah. Do us a favor, subscribe to the podcast, hit the notification bell, get notified every time an episode comes out, leave a comment, share with a friend, follow us on social media. All the links of that are in the description of this episode. Also, May 29th, I will be in Dallas with good old Brent here for one night only. Also, June 20th, I will be in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada at Little Mountain Gallery doing a show for one night only. And then we'll talk to you soon. Bye.